Welcome, Taurus, to your weekly reading. This is for the 5th to the 12th of January. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Taurus, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then move on to your possible challenges. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Let's go ahead now and get your oracle card message for this week. And you have Treasure Island. Taurus, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. When Treasure Island comes through, it speaks to us of the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. So it's a wonderfully positive energy coming in for you. Now, at the beginning of the week, my dear Taurus, I do see that something comes up for you that has an element of, should I do it, shouldn't I do it? Am I doing the right thing? Will I make a mistake if I do it? And this could touch any area of your life, but it causes you to go into this energy of standing still and thinking, right, now what? Do I go left, right, back, forward? What's the best move for me? Now, the interesting message I'm getting for you, Taurus, is firstly, whatever it is, it's meant to come through right now. Even if it feels small, even if it feels unusual, like something you don't usually do. Perhaps somebody invited you to do something with them that you've never done before. Maybe they ask you to go sailing with them, or perhaps an acquaintance asks you to join them and a group of friends on a weekend getaway. It's something that feels unusual and I don't usually do this. It feels a bit strange. Is it going to be good for me? Will I regret doing it? Will I regret taking this offer or opportunity? Now, justice tells you very simply, my dear Taurus, it's meant to come in. There's something about what this is for you that's going to open up new doorways for you. And you've been asked to be like our little rabbit there and just dive right in. You don't know what's going to be. You don't know what it'll be like if you go sailing, especially if you've never been sailing before. Who knows, maybe you will fall in love with sailing and so a new activity opens up for you. Who knows who you will meet on that weekend getaway? You might not know anybody very well now, but putting yourself out there, being like that little rabbit, Taurus, you've been told there's something there. Harness your Taurus courage, dive right in, and let us not forget that when we see a rabbit in tarot, it's very lucky. I think by doing this, you change something, you shift something, even if it's very subtle. The impact will be felt for very many weeks to come. Let's move on now and see what your possible challenges are. And we have Judgment and the Knight of Cups. Now, Taurus, this message is actually directly connected to what we have just seen and spoken about. Because here we have Judgment coming in, and you are being asked to answer the call of the angel's trumpet, to stand up and take action and do something, my dear Taurus, that's going to move you out of your comfort zone. So we have two major arcana cards coming through, encouraging you to take that pentacle, that offer that's coming through, and dive right in. What we are being told is that whoever is coming in and offering you that invitation, that new opportunity, that gift, that suggestion, is somebody who's presenting as Knight of Cups. So I feel it's somebody who's got good intentions. It's somebody who's opening a doorway for you. And this could be very connected to that treasure chest we see on our turtle's back. That treasure chest, as you can see, is surrounded by stars and hearts, telling us it's blessed and it's something your heart has been calling out for. And that cup there and that treasure chest, my dear Taurus, are very connected. Now, initially, there is a possibility you will not make the connection, and I will give you an example. Your biggest wish at the moment could be to expand your social circle. And at the beginning of the week, you get that invitation to go with a friend sailing. And they let you know who's there, and it's people you already know. However, once you accept the invitation and you go sailing, there are of course people around that you haven't met before. After sailing, you could all go to the clubhouse for lunch. And at the clubhouse, there could be a lot of people that join you around your table. And so you get to talking to new people, making new connections. And before you know it, you are part of a new group and you are included in all their activities and invitations. So the big thing here, Taurus, is I don't see it being very obvious initially. And that is probably what causes you this feeling of should I or shouldn't I, because you can't see the end result. But harness your courage, dive right in, because Taurus, what we are seeing here tells me that what could be waiting for you could truly be a dream coming towards you and manifesting quite unexpectedly. Let's move on now and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have Two of Cups and the Star. Now, this is such a beautiful message, my dear Taurus, because Spirit wants you to know that this week there is great possibility that either a new person is going to be coming into your life that is going to play a very important role going forward, or one of your existing relationships is going to get stronger and deeper. Two of Cups could be that you and a sibling have had a fallout, and this week there is a reconciliation. This could be that your significant other suggests this week that you take the relationship to the next step. You should move in together or buy a home together. This could be, my dear Taurus, that you meet a new friend, perhaps at that sailing club, somebody you connect to in the most wonderful way. You have the same sense of humor, you've got the same interests, and then all of a sudden you've got somebody to go to lunch with, to travel with, and to have general fun with. Spirit wants you to know this is going to be a very blessed period for relationships in general. You're going to find, my dear Taurus, that people are very open and receptive to you. Doors will open for you where they never opened before. But most importantly, there is somebody coming through here that's going to make a wonderful difference this week. Let's move on now and see what the possible outcome of the week is. And we have Four of Cups and Three of Cups. Now, Taurus, your message is so clear this week. Here we see the hand of God coming in with a cup of abundance. But as you can see, this young chap is just focused on his empty cups. Spirit wants you to know that there is this beautiful energy of this treasure chest coming your way. There's the cup, there's the cup, there's the cup. In that cup holds brimming, glistening opportunities and possibilities. And all Spirit is saying is acknowledge it, stand up and claim it. Don't let doubt, insecurity, distraction, frustration get in the way with what's coming towards you. It's meant for you, Taurus. Whatever it is, Spirit wants you to have it at this time. We saw that with justice and judgment coming through. If you don't see it, if you don't accept it, if you feel it's not important, if you feel it's not for you, you will be missing a great opportunity. However, if you accept it, if you say yes to whatever it is, Taurus, I see you rejoicing, celebrating, getting together with people you really like, having a good time. And for me, this is such a wonderful way to start a new cycle and a new year. So Taurus, this could prove to be a very exciting week for you. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.